out for you to be able to see it properly. So you zoom out if you don't see it very well, you make it bigger. You see the way I'm doing it? You make it bigger for you to be able to see it properly. Yeah, you expand, you contrast, you zoom in and out so that I can be able to see it very well. Yeah, this is a new game. This is a new game. Zoom out very well, you can see it. See the way I position it. When you zoom your screen out, you will see it properly. You see it. This is new game clipper blade, bottom clipper blade. This is the upper clipper blade for new game. You see the inner part of it. You see how it is. This is the inner surface of it. Zoom out, you can be able to see it properly. Yeah, this is the inner surface of the new game upper clipper blade. You see it. Then this is a chowbar. This is the bottom clipper blade for chowbar. Let me clean the inside. This is the bottom clipper blade for chowbar. Can you see the inner surface? Zoom out very well. You can be able to see it properly. You can see it like this. See the way it is. When you zoom out, you can be able to see it properly. So I won't be taking it to one side, the other side. No. Because the camera is by the two sides. Then the block, the stone and the blades and the center. So if you don't see it very well, you zoom it out. You zoom out your screen. Zoom out your screen very well so I can be able to see. Can you see it like this? Now we want to do the sharpening for the two. We want to compare and contrast between the two powerful clipper blades. Yeah, these two blades, they are among of the most powerful clipper blades so far in the world. That when you are able to sharpen this type of clipper blade by yourself, you have become a real professional. This type of clipper blade now, very, very logical for sharpening, very, very powerful, very, very thick, very, very heavy. Now, as I've told you, we want to compare first between the two objects. When you watch the two, zoom out very well. You can be able to see it very well. Zoom out your camera. Can you see they almost resemble the same color? Then when you look at the side, zoom out, you can see the side very well. You see the side, thickness are almost the same. When you look at the back like this, can you see it? They are almost the same. You see it? When you look at the inner side, the way the inner side is, so I can see a little difference now. When you watch carefully, I'm coming, let me bigger the pointer. When you watch the space, let me position it here. This one is a new game. Also, you see the space here. Look at the space. Look at the space, the inner space for new game. You see the new, let me watch it again. This is new game. You see the space here. This space, this inner space here for new game is wider than that of chowbar. You see the chowbar on? The chowbar is a little bit narrow. You see it? But when you look at this space, where the clipper blade is using for cutting, they are almost the same. They are almost the same. You watch it, look at it very well. Then when you still watch carefully, it seems this chowbar is wider a little bit. This space is wider than that of new game. You see it? You see the space I'm saying? Chowbar is a little bit wider. Whereby when you watch the inner space that is here, this one has more space than chowbar. You see it? Then when we look at the upper clipper blade, this is new game. Can you see the space at the center of the upper clipper blade? You see it? Then when you watch for the chowbar, this chowbar here with me has no space at the back. You see it? Those are the differences we can see physically. Yeah, you can see it. Now I want to put the masking tape at the back of each blade for sharpening. So that we want to first compare the upper clipper blade. We want to compare it, compare and contrast. So that we want to know which one is difficult to sharpen. And at the same time, before we go to the sharpening, I advise you of the masking tape. Please zoom out, you can see it very well. Look for a better masking tape, the one with better gum. Look for correct masking tape, the one with better gum, good gum, so that it can be able to hold the back of your clipper blade very well. Yeah, let me apply the masking tape at the back. You see the way I'm cutting it little by little. You zoom out very well, you can see exactly what I'm doing. That is why I'm trying to explain everything into details. If you want to understand this tutorial very well, you know how to zoom in, zoom out, the lens of your phone, the lens of your camera. You know how to zoom in, zoom out very well. You know how to zoom in, zoom out very well so that I can be able to see exactly what I'm doing at a point. You can be able to see it clearly. The area I'm working on, the area I'm talking. Can you see the way I'm arranging, using my thumb and fingers to arrange it, zoom out for you to see it properly. If you want to do your own too, this is the way to do it. When you put it finished, you now press it very well against the back of the upper bottom clipper blade. You are trying to fashion out. Yeah, Baoni. Please, I'm going to you see the way I'm doing it. You see the way I'm doing it. You see the way I'm doing for top two. You see the way I'm doing for this one. To zoom out. Can you see now the way I apply the masking tape at the back of the blade? Yeah. And there's one thing for me going slowly for this tutorial. I want you to be able to understand it part by part. The step I'm taking, then the next step to follow. Can you see it? Not just to mix everything together. You know, I told you, and I used to say it, my own work is pattern. I base on pattern. What do I mean by pattern? Way of doing things. That if you are likely to do mistake, that pattern will draw you back, bring you back into the road again. So this is new gain. This is new gain clipper blade. When you zoom out your camera very well, though the sellotape has covered where they write the name here. So let me put this one down like this. If you want to place it down, after you are putting the masking tape, you know the oil is here, the treatment is here. All this area is dirty with the treatment. You see, you place it in this way. You see the way I place it, zoom out your camera for you to be able to see it properly. This is new gain clipper blade. This is Chauba. You see the way I press it very well. You put it in this way. This is the bottom clipper blade. This is the upper clipper blade. How much? So how many? Okay, two bandages more for your memory card. So can you see it? Now, you know I used to tell you, you're supposed to know much about the stone you want to use. Number one thing we have to do, and I used to say it, you find condemned jeans. If you can buy new jeans, you cut it into size. That one has become your tools. You can buy BK. You cut it into small sizes. You see it? You cut it to small sizes like 20, 30 pieces, 40 pieces. You cut it small. Look at it in this way. You zoom out and see it. You see the size. You can cut one smaller than this one. You can cut of this size. You can cut the one bigger than this one. You get them different in sizes. Look at this one. And you see it. You zoom out. You get all these small rags because you are dealing with oil. You are dealing with kerosene. At the same time, you are dealing with treatments. You see, all these things used to draw. It used to draw, and there are some areas this treatment doesn't supposed to be touching anyhow. So before you go, you make sure you clean the surface of your stone. See the way I fold it. You see it in this way. You clean it. You clean the surface. When you clean the surface, then there's one thing I want you to understand. If you want to sharpen your stone, your clipper blade, if you are using your stone, try to monitor, to put mark. You see mark here? You see the mark I put for here? This mark now always show me, this is where I used to put for the front. So that you will not be doing mistake. Yeah, when you position it, assuming this is the stone you are using, you position it now for sharpening. Then you pack it after the sharpening. You want to resharpen another clipper again, then you take it in this way. At times it's abnormal in some stones. You are still going to that area. Some stone you can only use to sharpen from here to here. But when you turn it in this way, it will be giving you another different type of work entirely. Your work will not be somehow professional. That is why you need to master you need to master the way you'll be using your stone. You'll be taking it to face one side. You see, I put the mark here. When I want to position it now, this mark will always be by the top, by the left hand side. You see it? That is number one. Then secondly, you clean it. You clean the surface. After cleaning the surface, then you now apply your oil. Don't let it be too much. I call it treatment. Don't let it be too. I've been using this one since morning, so I need small oil on top. Small. I've been using it since morning. Can you see it? I've used it for some times. So you now take your finger or the block rubber I showed you the other time. You can find one small rubber. I will still show you that one in the next tutorial. You can cut it into size. Now you'll be using it as a block rub, or you may be using your finger to spread it. You see the way I'm spreading the oil on the surface of the stone I want to use to sharpen the clipper blade. Can you see the way I spread it all over to cover the whole surface? That is why I'm saying you should have rag. After you have used your finger to spread, you now use the small rag. You separate one rag for the left hand side. You put it down. You separate another clean rag again for the right hand side. You keep it down by the side. Then after this one now, you now take your biscuit bowl. We are coming on this biscuit bowl set. I will give you the whole secret behind the biscuit bowl. Though if you subscribe to my channel, you press the notification button, then you go to my videos. There's about 3 or 4 videos I've talked about the biscuit bowl. Yeah, I did the video mainly because of the biscuit bowl. I give you the explanation in and out about this biscuit bowl. I call it catalyst again. Now you now take your catalyst to rub the surface of the stone. Can you see it in this way? What is biscuit bowl? What is catalyst? This biscuit bowl or the catalyst is substance or is an object used to scrub the surface of your super hard manner sharpening stone for sharpening, so that to speed up the rate of sharpening reaction, to make your sharpening very, very neat and faster. To make your sharpening very neat and faster. Can you see it? After this one now, this one has depreciated some sandy substances on the surface of the stone. Can you see? It has depreciated, dropped little substances on the surface of the stone. And at the same time, if you can look at it, this stone is systematically chopping the inside of the biscuit bowl, the catalyst, now reducing it in size. Little by little I'm using it, it's reducing in size. They are the same size before. But this one is getting shorter, smaller than the sharpening stone. And then sharpening stone is chopping the catalyst at the rate of between 95 and 98%. Whereby the stone or the catalyst or the biscuit bowl is fighting back against the surface of the stone at the rate of between 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1%. Can you see? It's very low. It's taking time to sharpen the surface of the stone you are using, at the same time putting the sandy substances on the surface. That is the work in between the catalyst, biscuit bowl and the stone. Because all these things are logical. When you follow my tutorials, you watch me bumper to bumper, you have to be understanding all these things little by little. You can't watch only one of my films and understand all. You need to watch the old ones, watch the new ones. Now, I want to put the kerosene on top. You see the way I apply the kerosene? You now use your finger to spread it, to mix it with biscuit bowl and the oil. You take your rag again to clean your finger. Can you see it? You take it again to clean your finger. Then let us start our sharpening from new gain upper clipper blade. I want to sharpen this one now. Then you want to compare about the two upper clipper blade first. Which one is hard to sharp? Which one is simple to sharp? Are they the same in sharpening? Is the power to sharpen the clipper blade are the same? That is what we want to compare now. We will not go far distance. I will be going 5 times for each side. That is 5 times for here, to and fro. That is 5 times for here too. I want to clean the inner surface of the blade so that I will watch where the work has reached, where the work has not reached. You can zoom out your camera if you don't see it very well. The work covers here. You see it clearly, it covers here, covers here, it covers here, then leave the center. You see it leaves here, then it covers here. That is number 1. Then let me still go again. The treatment is still in the surface. That is 5. That is 5 times again, making 2 times each, making 10 times now. 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. Let us watch the inside. When you watch the inside now, you can see the shining from here to here, but leaving this area, this corner and this corner. When you zoom out very well, watch carefully. Zoom out the lens of your camera. Zoom out very well, this area and the angle here. Now, we'll go for this one, go for this one. Let us see how it's going to be. Before going, applying of the treatment to cover the whole surface. Don't forget, this one is 5 times, 2 times now. Let us go again. I'm starting from here now. That is 5 times. That is 5 times again. That is 5 times in 3 places for each side. 5 times in 3 places for one side. Yeah, let us watch carefully again and see. You zoom out the lens of your camera for you to be able to see it very well. When you watch carefully again, you can see it has reduced little here again, little, then very little at this angle again. Let us go again. This is going to be number 4. The treatment is in the surface again. That is 5 times. That is 5 times again. Making 4 times now. That is 5 times in 4 places now for new gin upper clipper blade. Now let us watch carefully again. Zoom out your camera for you to see it properly. Zoom out very well. When you watch carefully, you look at the inner surface. This angle still remains a little. It never shine well. Though the darkness out of 100%, about 90% has removed. For this side too, about 100%, 95 or 96% has removed. Let us go again, making number 5, if I'm not mistaken. Then little treatment. Clean your tongue, your finger. Yeah, let us go again. Yeah, I think that's going to be number 5. What is a mistake? This is going to be number 5 now. Let us watch the inside again. Let us watch carefully so that the shining must be across the whole surface of the clipper blade. Yeah, the total shining has crossed all over the surface now and the flatness. You see it, you can zoom out very well for you to see the inner surface. You see the way I position it. When you zoom out your lens, you can be able to see it. Because oil is my hand and I'm using 2 cameras now, I can't be going here and there. That is why I've shown you the way to zoom out the screen of your phone, iPhone, iPad, etc., etc. Now, when you watch now, this upper clipper blade for new gain, I went to and fro 5 times in 5 places before it can be sharpened. Let me still remind you of one thing. These clipper blades are not used too much. The 2, they are not used too much. If it is the ones that they have overused it and they have repackaged it, we can be going 15 times, even 20 times. You can go more than 10 times for each. Because to sharpen a condemned blade, totally different from the one fairly used, not used abnormally. So we should reason and think of that one too. So that is why the counting is very, very low, because it has not been overused. Try to understand me very, very, very well. Now I want to go for the upper clipper blade of chauba. Now as usual, you treat the surface of your stone, then put the kerosene. Normally, you see the way I spread it to cover the whole surface. Try to follow me bomber to bomber. If you want to learn this work, you want to know it very well, you don't need to rush too much. You don't need to rush too much. Everything is step by step. One step after the other. 5 times now, let's go. For one side. Yeah, for the other side. That is 5 times. For one side. Let us watch the inside now and see what is going on. Zoom out the lens of your phone very well. When you look at this angle, darkness plenty here. Darkness plenty here. Darkness in the center. Can you see the 3 areas? Darkness here. Darkness here. Darkness in the center. Then when you look toward the edge, from here to here, the darkness is towards the edge. The edge of the clipper blade. Those 4 areas. Now that is number 1. Let's go for number 2 now. For number 2, yeah, you see the way I'm doing it with the same type of pressure. You will not press one too much than the other. The way I used to press this one, that application of the pressure on the blade, on the stone, have to be equally, this one to be equally the same with here too. So let us watch again. Let us watch carefully again. Yeah, the black here is disappearing. Out of 100%, about 45% is off now. This one too the same. When you watch here, the same thing. Then towards the edge, this area is blacky. This area is blacky too, but lighter. When you look towards the edge, zoom out the lens of your camera for you to see properly. Let us go for number 3. Try to watch carefully. 5 times. Yeah, that is number 3. That is number 3. 5 times in 3 places. Let us see how the inner surface is going to be. Yeah, let us watch carefully. Zoom out the lens of your camera. Towards here now, this edge here, this black area there now, but it's reducing. Out of 100% now, about 50% is off. You see the black area now. When you watch this angle too, there's black area there, also here, but all are becoming smaller. Then when you watch toward the edge like this, yeah, we see our black color there. So let us go for number 4 now. Number 4. That is 5 times. That is 5 times. That is number 4. The type of pressure I apply for the new gear is still the same with the chauba clipper blade, the upper one. Now let us watch carefully. When you watch now, if you don't watch properly, you will think everything has shined across. But when you zoom out very well, then you now watch carefully. Clean use a handkerchief or correct way to clean the screen of your phone very well, so that I can be able to see properly. This area, there's black color there. This area, there's black color there towards the edge of here. Then this angle, there's black color here. Let us go for number 5 now. That is how we'll be going little by little, so that until that blackish are really out of the surface, then all the part of the surface becomes shining across and flattening. This is number 5 now. That is 5 times each for one side. 5 times in 5 places now. 5 times in 5 places equal to the number of these new gain upper clipper blades. Let us watch now and see Let us watch and see. Yeah, when you watch carefully, you zoom out very well. There's one thing I want to show you. Zoom out very well. You can be able to see the inner part of the blade very well. When you look towards here, I'm seeing it, but I don't know whether you can see it through your camera. But try to use a small handkerchief to clean the surface of your phone. Then zoom out very well for you to be able to see it. We still have dark color here. This side, dark color is here. Dark color is here. Then when you look at the center, it's shining, but there's faint dark color here too. We need to bring it down again. This one we have sharpened it 5 times in 5 places. Then this one now we have sharpened it 5 times in 5 number in 5 places equal to this one. We are now going again for this one, number 6. If I'm not mistaken, if there is any mistake, you correct me. You put it under comments. Yeah, we are going for number 6 for Chelba. That is 5 times. That is 5 times again. Let us clean and watch the inside very well now. Let us watch. Let us watch clearly. Let us watch. Yeah. When you watch now carefully, you will think all the surface are shining across a great total flatness. But what I'm seeing now, try to zoom it out so that when I'm pointing, you can be able to see exactly the point I'm directing my pointer to. And you can be able to see the color very well. Look from here. Cover here like this. The shining show very well. This area I'm patrolling. Starting from here to the right hand side. The shining show very well. Then when you watch from here to here, the shining being number 2. Follow this one. Then when you watch this center, there's black color here. Then when you watch one blade here, starting from the beginning here, it carries black color. So we need to go again. So my number is Awali. Number 7. So we are going for number 7 now. If I'm not mistaken, if I mistake, put it in the comment. Number 7 now. Yeah. Let us clean and watch very well now. Let us clean and watch. Yeah. Let me bring my pointer. You can see the total shining all across now. Zoom out very well. You can see. Zoom out the screen of your phone. Bring it very closer to you. As if this blade is coming out of your inside the screen of your phone. Zoom out very well. Can you see it now? It has gotten the total flatness all across the surface. For the back and for the front, total flatness is there. This one is 5. We go to and fro 5 times in 7 places. That is for Chauba upper clipper blade. For new gain, we go to and fro 5 times in 5 places. Yeah. If you can now watch and really study how the situation be now for the upper clipper blades, which means to sharpen the upper clipper blade for Chauba, it gives more stretch than that of the new gain. Though if you are looking at them, they really resemble in color, in size. In sharpening itself, they look similar. The two are very, very stubborn. When you use this type of clipper blade, you are overuse. You want to resharpen it. If you are not a real professional, you can't bring them back to normal. I'm telling you sincerely. That is why I'm advising all my subscribers, all my viewers. When you are learning, then you are using your clippers. Don't overuse your blade, please. Don't overuse it, because when you want to sharpen it, you are a learner, or you are about to move to a master, to graduate a master. Don't overuse your clipper blades. Don't overuse. If you don't overuse them, it will be very, very easy for you to bring them back to normal again, to resharpen them correctly like a new clipper blade. Or they will even work more than a new clipper blade. I can see your comments. I have not get time to go it. I will go through the comments. Yeah, I need your comments, please. As you are watching, I need your comment. Almighty God be with every one of us. Yeah. So we have sharpened for the upper clipper blade. Let me put this one here, this one here. Now I want to go for new game button clipper blade. New game button clipper blade. Now before we go, if you want to position your blade down, you know you have not sharpened this, you put it in this way. When you put it by the back, you see all this my stone now is oil. So when you now put it, the oil will stain the back of the masking tape and it will affect your sharpening. It will be drying. So you put it in this way. Now you apply your treatment, you put a biscuit bowl because the surface of the stone is already activated. You just be dropping little treatment on the surface to maintain it. What's it better? You want to show me now? Okay. Wow. Yeah, one of my comedians is here. Olayasalam Comedy TV. Yeah, we are in the same area. He comes to pay a visit to me. Now, let us continue with the program. Can you see, I've activated the surface of the stone now. I want to start with the new game button clipper blade. I'll be going 10 times. The upper one is 5 times now. Yeah, I'm starting from here. That is 10 times for one side. Mori left together Ajadios, but Ori phone to log this here Usoro. So yes, man, if you left together. Ori just send the number. So I'm very sorry for that. So let us watch now. Let us watch. Okay. Let me pick my pointer and let us watch the inside of the surface now. Let us watch carefully. Look at my pointer, zoom out your lens very well. Look from here. You see the area I'm covering. You see this area, total shining across is there. Then when you watch here too, total shining across is there. You see the way I place my pointer. Then when you look at this area, here like this, you see black color there, here. Here too, you see black color. Watch carefully. You see black color here. Then here, you see black color again. Watch carefully. Zoom out the screen of your phone for you to be able to see it properly. You see it? So when you watch at the back now, you can see different color here, black. Here, you see shining from here to here. You see shining from here to here. So let us go again. As usual, you put your treatment. That is to and fro 10 times each for one side. Let us go for the second time now. You master your pressure. It has to be the same. That is to and fro 10 times. That is in 2 places for each side. That is 20 times for one side, 20 times for the other side. Let me pick my pointer again and let us study the inner surface. That is what I'm saying. Before you can become a master, before you can become a professional, before you can become a real professional in sharpening of the clipper blade, in sharpening of the stone, you must be able to study the inner surface of the blade, the inner surface of the upper clipper blade, the two. You must be able to be perfect in the study of the inner surface. That is why I open almost 100 videos down in each channel. In Master Barber's Hotel, in Master Barber's Comedy TV. There are some videos I hide because of some reasons. Yeah, most of them are valuable. Almost all of them, all my videos are valuable. But because of one reason or the other, I had almost 100 videos. I have unlocked them in the 2 channels. So when you subscribe to the 2 channels, then you press the notification button, you now go into the page. Go and watch my videos. Go and watch my shorts. Then go and watch my live stream. Don't say because you have watched it lively, you will not rewatch it again. No. Yeah. When you watch video like 2 or 3 times, it may be the 3rd time you will get many facts. When you first watch it, you get little facts. You rewatch it again, you get little facts. You now go for 3, 4 times. You will now understand the video very well. You now move to another one. So when you move to another one, you do the same thing. Then when you watch my new videos, don't base only on the new videos. Don't only base on the new videos. Don't say the current ones are the correct one. No. All of them are correct. All of them are genuine because they carry different type of topic. They carry different type of topic. You may be thinking sharpening of the clipper blade are the same. They are not the same. If you are sharpening the same type of a clipper blade 100, sharpen them differently, you are going to see the differences in them. Yeah, those who are sharpening the clipper blade can give you the exact facts. And when you are starting your tutorials now, you are starting the practice. Yeah, you start practicing. You are watching the program, then you are calculating the way I'm doing it. From there, you now buy your own stone, you fashion out the stone, then you are using it correctly. You will see that the sharpening of the clipper blade, sharpening of the clipper blade, yeah, sharpening of the clipper blade in the barber workshop, they have different type of hardship. They are not the same in sharpening. I have a customer, I'm coming back. You see the way I drop it down? So I've went to and fro. That is, it is 2 places. That is 20 for one side, 20 for the other side. Oruko. Okay, on the lady. Who's in charge? I can test it. So don't be annoyed with me. I'll be back with you very soon. You know, I told you I used to have customers. Why you alone? Okay. What's in charge? So I'm back again. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Now, let us go for the third time now and see what is going to happen again. That is 10 times. That is 10 times 2. Let us try and watch carefully. Yeah, I want you to zoom out very well. I want you to zoom out. I want you to zoom out very well. Now you can see that the shining has shown very well. It has shown on the surface very well. But I want to point to you 3 areas. Yeah, when you work, before I go to that 3 areas, let us go to 2 areas now. Look at my pointer, see the direction I'm taking it. In the front here, I'm saying the front here, don't look at the back here. In the front, or let me put it in this way. See from here like this. Like this, you see it reach here, like this, reach here. Then from here, like this, you watch my pointer in the front, you watch it, you see it, the shining come out very well in the 2 areas I show you now. Then now, zoom out very well, clean the surface of your phone so that you can be able to see the inner surface of the clipper blade very well. It will not be a stain on the screen of the phone giving you wrong information. Try to clean it. Let the screen of your phone be clean so that I can be able to see exactly what I'm seeing here. Now watch here. I want to show you 3 places now. You will see the darkness there. If you watch carefully, you see the darkness there. Look at this area. See the area I'm patrolling now. The darkness is there. You see it? Then when you watch here again, darkness is here. Zoom out the lens of your camera very well. You see it? Then when you watch here, this portion, you see it in the front, this area, darkness is there. But when you watch carefully, this clipper blade now, if you mount it with the other clipper blade, you test, it will work fine. I'm telling you, it will work fine because, let me explain for you. You see this area I'm showing you now, this area, the upper clipper blade doesn't reach here. And there's no hole like this all this small here, we don't have it here. So therefore, the upper clipper blade will work around there. So far this area is downhill. It cannot affect the sharpening, the movement of the upper clipper blade. Then the other area too I show you here, this one is downhill too. This area is down. This shiny area is upper. Down this area, this black area. You see it? So these two areas now cannot affect the cutting of the clipper blade. It cannot disturb it. You see? But when you look at this area, this one is faintly. This one is faintly. When you mount your clipper blade on top, you run it. This black portion will disappear. Because here and here to match with up, here and here to match with up, the little shiny here, it doesn't disturb it. But let us go one time, making 4 times now. Try to follow me up well. 10 times again. Then 10 times here again. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be number 5. It's going to be number 5 if I'm not mistaken. If there is any mistake, you correct me, you put it on comment, please. But I cannot see the comment now till I finish. I cannot see the comment now. Yeah, let us watch now. Can you see the inner surface now? You see the inner surface? You see it? So this one is to and fro 10 times in 5 places. Now let us try for the chowbar. So for the upper clipper blade for this one is to and fro 5 times. For the bottom clipper blade of the new gear is 5 times again. That is 10 to and fro 10 times. To and fro 10 times in 5 places. Just a minute, please. Just a minute. Yeah, I'm back again. Now, we want to go for the chowbar now. Chowbar clipper blade. That is bottom one. That is a comping blade. We still call it comping blade. So before we go, we apply the treatment. Yeah. At the same time, you can apply your oil, but the oil should not be too much again because plenty oil is there before. Should not be too much. Should not be too much. That is to and fro 10 times. That is to and fro 10 times each for one side. So let us watch the inside now. Yeah, when you watch the inside very well, you zoom out. You can see that the shining cover the whole surface. But when you now watch carefully, you can see that you see black color here. You see black color here. You see black color small here. Then you see black color small here. Let us go again. Ten times, making 20 times now. Let us watch again. Let us watch carefully. Yeah, we see black here, little. We see black here, little. Then we see black here, black color. Then we see black color by the side here. Let us go again, making 3 times. That is 10 times. That is 10 times 2. The same type of pressure with the new game bottom clipper blade. Now let us watch carefully. It seems the black for this area is getting disappeared. When you watch carefully, the black here is light. Then the black here is becoming lighter. Then for this area it is becoming lighter. Let us go for number 4 now. I used to tell you that customer used to come sometimes. So now, Ali, Awali, say if I become a good answer, Abo listen to me. Okay. So we are going for, if I'm not mistaken, either number 6 now or 5. If I'm not mistaken. So, but you help me count it. If there's any error, you put it in the comments. Alright, too, I will still rewatch the film. Yeah, I will still want to go again. That is 2 and 10 times. Yeah. Let us watch again. Let me pick my pointer. Yeah. We have little dark color here, 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 lightly here too, also here. Can you see it now? When you zoom out very well, you can see it. That is why I'm saying sharpening is by technique, logic, tricks. Then you must be able to study the inner surface of the clipper blade you are sharpening. Then you must be able to study the inner surface of the stone you are using to sharpen the inner surface of the clipper blade. When you understand these two tutorials, you can be able to do it perfectly, correctly, logically, technically. Okay, anywhere there is an error, you will be taking your eyes to see it. But you cannot study the inner surface very well. You will still need to go back into my videos. And if you think you are perfect, you still go back to the videos. Nobody is perfect. You will continue watching the film and producing the film. I watch them always. Day and night I watch them. Therefore, I can be able to be seeing my mistakes. Wherever I did not calculate well, I can be able to correct myself. And wherever I do it best, I see maintain that position and continue doing it best again. So when you watch here, watch here, watch here, watch here, darkness today. When you are sharpening at times, you will see that the area there's no darkness before. Before you go 3-4 times, darkness may show there. Before the clipper inner surface can be flattened, it is not an easy job. It is work of sense, work of techniques. Yeah, let us go for, is it not number 6 or 7? If I'm not mistaken. That is 10 times. That is 10 times again. Let us watch again. Yeah, you can watch now very well. Zoom out your camera so that I can see the surface very well now. The shining have covered the whole surface. The shining has covered the whole surface. Leaving here, watch carefully. Leaving here. Then when you watch carefully, this side I'm touching, this side. Then the other areas are shining across. We get the darkness here, we get the darkness here. Now, if we are going to study the inner surface of this clipper blade now. We want to judge whether this clipper blade will cut here or not. How are we going to know whether, because of this darkness and here, can it cut or not? It will cut, because the greater portion here and the greater portion here can make this blade balance here. Here is a little O on the inner surface of the blade. It cannot disturb the back. That is number one. Then secondly, when you work this side, the upper clipper blade cannot work reach here. It cannot touch here. So, and this color you see now is faintly, not so much like that. This clipper blade will work now. Where the upper clipper blade used to lay, everything has shine across. Therefore, if you want to go again, we can go. And if you want to stay like this, you can stay. But let us go one time. Whether this side will this side and this side will be shine across with each other like others. So let us try and be calculating. Ten times, that is 10 times 2. Let us watch now. Yeah. Everything has shined across now. This one now is almost either 7 or 8 times now. The bottom clipper blade. This one is 5. 5 times in 5 places for upper clipper blade. Then 10 times in 5 places for the bottom clipper blade. This is 5 times in is it not 7 places for this one? Then 10 times in about 7 places again for the bottom clipper blade. So from the sharpening of the upper and the bottom clipper blade for the 2 upper and the bottom clipper blade now, we can discover now that Chauba clipper blade, Chauba set of clipper blades. Can you see this is Chauba? Yeah, it's very, very hard to sharp than New Gian. Can you see? It is not me saying it. I don't just form it. It is through the sharpening, the practical aspect of the work, that now judge it and bring out the answer for us. That is why I am saying, when you are looking at the blade, different type of blade, they have different type of sharpening. They are not the same in sharpening. The thickness, the way of sharpening it to get it easier or hard are different until you test them. That is why you need to be practicing with different type of clipper blade in this world. You don't need to base on only one. Find different type of clipper blade. Then as a learner, I'm only using this one for teaching. You go for Starex clipper blade first. Starex. Let me show you the Starex. You go for Starex clipper blade. Where is Starex? You go for Starex clipper blade first. Yeah. You start with Starex clipper blade as a learner. You start with Starex clipper blade as a learner, so that this one is soft. Then we still get the stubborn one among them. Look for the one with shiny stainless like this. The shiny stainless like this doesn't use to hard to sharp. So when you can get this Starex clipper blade correct, then you are sharpening it correctly. You are sharpening it correctly. Make sure you master stainless very well before you go into the tapper. Yeah, before you go into the tapper. Because when you sharpen this one very well, you are getting it right. Then you have not mastered it all finished. You now go into tapper. Once you begin to be doing mistake in tapper, if care is not taken, you will carry that mistake to the Starex again. That is why I'm giving the advice. If you want to start your sharpening after your stone, you are fashioning out your stone, then you have to start with Starex clipper blade, soft one, the one shining, and you see the shining. All the part, all the body is shining across, because they are of 2 colors. One is dark, like this Chauba and New Gia. that one is very hard to sharp. It is just in form of the thicker blade. But when you start with this shining that shows this one is soft, so it's not hard to sharp like that. When you follow the protocol, you follow the procedure I'm doing in sharpening of my own different type of clipper blade on my stone. When you master stainless clipper blade very well, after you now upgrade yourself into the super tapper. And when you want to go with super tapper, look for the one with stainless like this, complete stainless, not that one like this. That is how you be graduating yourself. Later now you capture all those one, you now migrate to all this dark one. If you can monitor yourself very well and you can sharpen this type of one, you have become a real professional. No type of clipper blade you cannot sharpen in this world again with your stone. If you can try as much as you can, but don't jump into all these ones, it will discourage you. When you start with all these ones, it's very hard to sharp. Once you are getting mistake, the work will tire you. Start from the smallest one. That is my advice. And if you start with this one, you are lucky, you are getting it right. That is my prayer to everybody to get it right. That is my own prayer. So I'm begging you in the name of Almighty God, subscribe to the truth channels. Subscribe to Master Barbers Comedy TV. Also subscribe to Master Barbers Hotel. Press notification for Master Barbers Comedy TV. Press notification for Master Barbers Hotel. Buy data. Watch my film, different type of videos. Don't watch for watching sake. Don't just watch for ordinarily. Don't just watch anyhow. Stay with it. Stay cool with the film. Try to calculate the way I'm doing it. See step by step the way I'm doing it. Now be watching me. Quite alright. I don't pretend. It's the way, that is the real way I'm doing it lively. And you can see the way I'm doing it. We are on live now. So it is from there you now be practicing little by little. And don't go for the rough blade. Go for the blade that have not been used roughly. Fairly used blade. The one that they use it normally. Use it to start. So when you start with that one, you can be able to be getting it right. You can be able to be sharpening it correctly. And don't rush too much when you are sharpening. For the first time you are starting, you do everything step by step. You see the way I'm doing it now. That is why I'm saying you create a space for it. Don't do it within the time that will be keeping you worried.